Hi, this is Abby Joe at Forgotten Way Farms. Thank you so much for being here today. So today I am starting a new series called From Scratch Homesteading series, and I'm really excited. I'm going to start showing you guys certain homesteads, either urban homesteads or 40-acre homesteads, just friends and people that I know and how they've started out from scratch. But I definitely want to hear from you guys. Is this something you're interested in? I'm going to talk a little bit today about our homesteading from scratch story and share my friend, just a little vlog style of going out to her farm. And I just would really love to hear back from you guys on if you enjoy, farm tours, homesteading tours, garden tours, all of that kind of stuff. Before I head out to my friend's homestead, I want to tell you guys a little bit about where we started from and my love of homesteading. So basically 12 years ago, my husband and I decided that we wanted to homestead. We were in a spot in our lives where we needed to get out of town and find a cheaper place to live. My husband had lost his job. He was looking for a new one, but we had a little nest egg saved up, and we found some property to build, and that's what we did. And it's a big, long story. If you want to read the full story, you can find it at forgottenwayfarms.com, starting from scratch, and I will actually link that below in the description. But basically, in short story form here, we learned everything in those informative years out on our 5 acres. We got the chickens, we got the ducks, we got the goats. I learned to milk, my kids learned to milk. I made yogurt for the first time. We had a wood cook stove, and I learned how to bake and make things, and it was so amazing just to experience that for the first time, that I could do things that I didn't even think I could do. And we still to this day feel like those years of living off grid and building that house changed our lives forever. That just, we really realized that we could do anything we put our minds to. No limit on what you can really do. I think sometimes when we get like in a rut, we can't see that. And I really, really want to encourage people that when you're starting out, it's not all Pinterest and perfect. Like, we camped on our property. We built our house slowly. It wasn't easy. We carried water to our place. We had to hook up our well. We did a lot of stuff, but there was so much adventure and excitement in the process that I fell in love with it. It might not be for everybody, but it was definitely an adventure, and we enjoyed it so much. I learned just how to really garden good there. I started a cottage potager style garden. Didn't even know what that was back then. But it was so fun. Right outside of our house, I built this beautiful cottage garden with my family, and we started adding, berries and wattle, and it just grew and grew. I really, really love that place. So a lot of you might be thinking, why did we move from that little sweet paradise that we started out? Basically, our goal is just to be debt-free, and that has just been the process. We've been buying, fixing up, and flipping for the last few years. Someday we will get land again, but right now we're building up our sweet little, urban farm, homesteading in town, in our little cottage, and that's our next phase in life. But those informative years were so huge for us and taught us so much. And I really feel like it's inspiring to see people just building their homesteads from scratch. And I would love to show people more of that. And that's just an idea I had. And I don't know, I'd love to know if you guys are interested in seeing more of this. So in the process of homesteading and learning all these different things over the years, it really drew me to slow living. And that is kind of where this channel has gone. I really believe that you can live slowly wherever you are. You can be a homesteader, a farmer. You can live in town, an apartment in Paris. It doesn't matter. But it's just a lifestyle. It's being content. It's enjoying the everyday. And I think that I learned that for me, homesteading. I learned to just slow down. It was just the simple things. And I've just been using that in my life ever since. And that's just what I want to, share with you. So I'm just kind of prefacing this video by saying that that's where I came from. That's where my love of homesteading and slow living. And now we're going to head over to visit my friend, Natasha Marie, and check out her homestead. It is a work in progress, just like ours was a work in progress. And they've been doing everything from scratch. They literally showed up on their land with no buildings and I think it was a travel trailer. And they have been building their adorable farmhouse. And she was so gracious to let me video just their starting and their beautiful unfinished house. I can totally relate to her because I lived in an unfinished house several times as we were building and fixing it up. And I think it's important for people to see that, to know that not everybody just starts out with a finished homestead, whether it be you move to a place and there's no garden, no chicken house, or if you move to a place and it's bare land and you're going to be building your house and your homestead from scratch. So I'm excited to share this with you, and I hope you guys will enjoy going along. And they actually raise and sell sheep, and that will be fun, showing you all the fun little critters around the farm. One of the things I love about visiting other farms and homesteads, how they set everything up, and it just gives me a lot of inspiration, and I hope that it does that for you too. Thank you so much for spending time with us today. We'll see you in the next one.